Welcome back to my channel. As always, I am very excited for today's video, and this one, as you can tell from the title, is going to be why NASM is the best option for you. Now, before we get into it, if this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Samantha, or Sammy for short, and I'm a certified personal trainer as well as a young mom. So if either or both of those are of any interest to you, then please hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you can be informed when I upload all of my future content. You can also go ahead and follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Sammy for short. Now, with all that being said and out of the way, let's jump in to the video. So for starters, what is NASM? Well, NASM is the National Academy of Sports Medicine, and it is where many trainers do get their certification from, because if you were not aware of it already, becoming a personal trainer is not just an easy job, easy money. If you want to do it correctly and legally, you should be getting your certification. Now, I'm not going to get in today about how there's a lot of fitness influencers out there that don't have any certifications. We'll do a whole separate video on that. But I'm just letting you know that if you want to do this the right way, you should indeed be getting your certification. I haven't actually done a NASM video in about a year probably, so maybe even a little bit more than that. And this month is actually going to be NASM November, so all of my videos this month will be pertaining to this topic if you are interested in becoming a certified personal trainer. Like I said, this video is going to let you know why you should be using NASM as opposed to any of the other options out there. Now, I'm not saying the other ones aren't good. I do intend to get certified through other sources as well, just because I think it's best to have a vast knowledge of everything and see what the differences are, see what the similarities are, and so on and so forth. I always think it's great to grow and expand your knowledge. But I do think NASM is one that is a must, and I do think it should be your first one if you have not already gotten certified. And here are the reasons why. So number one, comes as a shock if you just look at their numbers up front. It is the absolutely most cost effective. Yes, up front, the payments look crazy. I know that 2 years ago, and I'm sure it's changed since then, I got the most advanced plan that there was, because I believe I'm going to get back what I put in. So I put in the most, got the most, I will reap the most benefits from it. So with that being said, mine was $1,400, which sounds like a lot, I know, but it was completely worth it to me. You can do plans where you pay upfront, or you can actually do monthly payments now, which I have seen on their website when doing research for this video. Their plans right now, their monthly payments, if you do the most popular option, is their guided study. That is $94 a month, and their best value is the all-inclusive $172 a month. I'm not going to go into detail right now about what is included in those, because that's going to go into my second reason, but that's what you would be paying. The yearly payment, the guided study, is going to come to $1,039, and the all-inclusive payment is $1,889. I will admit, payment has gone up since I've taken it. Obviously, mine was $1,400. This one, the all-inclusive, is $1,800. That does seem like a lot. I understand that. However, again, you are getting the most bang for your buck. You have so much included in that that is not included in other sources such as ACE, NSCA, ISSA, amongst many others that I'm not even aware of yet. And I'm not saying that those are bad, but I'm just saying that I actually had a friend who did a different program. I tried helping him study and it didn't give him anything. Yes, he paid less money, but he got no value. He got the value of how much that was. And also, you have to pay for these tests separately with a lot of the programs. I'm not sure about all of them, but many of them you do have to pay for the test separately. The reason this is more cost effective is because with NASM, at least the first time you take the test, they include that in the payment of your program, of your package. Now, this leads me into tip number two, which is the content that you get when studying with NASM. You get so much value and so many materials with this program. It might not mean anything to you right now, so I'm gonna put a little thing on the screen, but I'm just gonna read off what you do get with the programs. So with either program, whether it's just the guided study or the all-inclusive, you will get 100% online course, NCCA accredited exam, state-of-the-art digital learning platform, high-end learning videos, audio chapter summaries, exercise demonstration library, handouts and resource library, practice exam quizzes and knowledge checks, virtual coaching specialization, train clients in the gym and online, a job guarantee, 1-year NASM Edge Trainer Plus, unlimited access to NASM fitness experts, certification exam retest, NASM CPT hard copy textbook, and a bonus course, motivational interviewing for coaches. Now, if you get the all-inclusive plan, that will also include NASM's Edge CPT exam prep, gymternship, Certify for Life, and CPR and AED certification online. So you get so much. I know a lot of that probably, again, did not mean anything to you right now because you don't know what half of those things are, but trust me, they are very useful resources. So just to put these in a little bit more simple terms so that people who don't understand what these things are yet can understand, you not only get the textbook, you get online videos, you get quizzes that are very similar to the test. First of all, like, these quizzes actually prep you for the test. It's not one of those things where you show up to the exam, it's like, oh, I've never seen it before. You see it, and it's exactly the same thing. You get different activities that allow you to actually fully understand how the pieces of information that you learn actually works in a real setting. Nasm Edge is actually an app that they have that helps you structure programs and like design people's programs on your phone and keep it organized, which is amazing. Obviously, if you get the all-inclusive one, it's already going to help you get that CPR and AED that you do need to become a trainer and to take the test. It gives you the test, like I said. It's overall just a fantastic resource. I can't talk highly enough about it, and you get even more than what I explained. They have, I believe they have weekly classes with a teacher, so you don't have to be on them, but if you want to like pop in the session and listen to what the teacher is saying, you are able to do that. Again, it's optional, it's not mandatory, but it is a tremendous resource to help you out if you're not the best at teaching yourself and you do need to listen to somebody else. So number 3, I did already mention this in the last one, which is that the quizzes help you prep for the test. The quizzes that you take online are going to be structured the same way as the test is. Now, I'm not going to say the questions are word for word the same. They're not. Some of them may be, but NASM does have a really good system of filtering out questions so that you're not getting the same thing all the time, so that you can't just memorize. Like, it really does force you to know your shit, and you do need to understand what you're talking about. But the structure of it is the same. It gives you all multiple choice. It might change some details here and there, but the key concepts are going to be the same. So as long as you have actually studied and you know your shit, then you will be solid. You'll be set. Also, their test, the final exam, there are 120 questions. Now, 20 of those questions, you don't know which ones they are, actually don't count for or against you. Those are just so that they can continue to update in the future, as well as if you do have to retest, you're not going to get the same exact test that you got the first time. You do have 2 hours to complete the test, and most people finish a little bit less than that time, but definitely go back and double check what you did. And you do need a 70% or higher to pass. And 70% really doesn't sound that bad. Now, I do want to stress, it's still not easy. This is a great course. It is a very hard course to pass. There is actually a very high likelihood that you will fail. I'll be honest, it is 1 in 3 people fail the first time they take it, but you do get to retest for it, and they will extend your program so that you can study even longer, and then you can take the test again, which is another amazing benefit of theirs. It's not that you take it once and you give up and you fail completely. You get to try again, and it will allow you to try as many times as you need to. Number 4 is the specializations that you are given with NASM. It allows you not only to become a certified personal trainer, but it gives you so many options to continue your education afterward. Now, to continue with NASM and to continue being certified with them, you do need 2 continuing education units every 2 years to become recertified. So you will always be studying basically for the rest of your life, or until you decide that you don't want it anymore. But you will be studying a lot. And NASM makes it very easy to do that because it's already structured in their programming. They also do accept CEUs from other sources like ACE and ISSA. Some of their specializations that they include are nutrition certification, certified sports nutrition coach, corrective exercise specialization, stretching and flexibility coach, weight loss specialization, performance enhancement specialization, home design specialization, virtual coaching specialization, behavior change specialization, personal training specialization, women's fitness specialization, senior fitness specialization, youth exercise specialization, MMA conditioning specialization, and golf fitness specialization. Now, I am personally doing their weight loss specialization right now, and that's just what was interesting me in this particular moment. But as you can see, they have so many different resources, so I don't ever feel like you should just stay stuck and stagnant in one area. I always think it's important to keep learning, to keep growing, and to learn as much as you can in this small life that you've got, and to keep expanding that knowledge. So I want to learn as much as I can. I definitely don't know everything, but I know a lot about fitness. I really want to get into that nutrition side of things. I think it would not only benefit me personally, but be incredibly valuable to my clients. Number 5 is that NASM is highly accredited, and they are specifically accredited by NCCA, which is the national commissions for certifying agencies. So that is extremely important, because when you try to work at a gym or try to work for whatever fitness company, when people are hiring you, they want to see that you know what you're talking about. And anyone can go get a $50 training course, pass that, call it a day, but it doesn't mean that they actually know what they're talking about. It doesn't mean that they took themselves seriously. Again, I believe that you will get what you put in. So why not go for the best, and you will get the best in return. And people will see that. People will see that you took this seriously. I have so many people that ask me about training, and then the second I tell them the hard truth about it is quite a bit of money, you do have to get recertified, and you will always be putting money and time into studying for this, that turns a lot of people off. When somebody is looking at your resume and they see that, wow, they were able to successfully complete this program, it does really show a lot. That was something that was always actually brought up for me in the company that I work for now, is that I am NASM certified, because not all the trainers that we work with were, and that's totally fine, but it does give me a little bit more of a spotlight, and it gives me potential opportunity to go farther in the future. That was all 5 of my reasons why NASM is a great option for you if you are interested in becoming a certified trainer. Now, I do not want anything I said earlier to scare you away. If you want the big money, if you want the success, you need to put in the effort, and it is going to be more difficult than you thought it would be, but that should be exciting for you. If anyone has any questions about anything NASM related, or what you would like my next NASM video to be about, then please leave those questions in the comments down below. Again, don't forget to follow me on my social media. That will be linked in the description box. And like, comment, share with your friends, all that good stuff. With all of that being said, I'm gonna go, but before I do, I want to remind you all to stay positive, be active, and most importantly, do what keeps you healthy.